Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to Old Charles, your one-stop channel for everything coin-related. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1986 United States Jefferson Nickel. What makes this coin special? Does it hold any hidden value beyond its face value of 5 cents? Stick around as we uncover all the details about its design, history, rarity, and of course, its current market value. Let's get started. This coin is part of the long-running Jefferson Nickel series, which has been in circulation since 1938. The design was created by artist Felix Schlag, whose iconic depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side has stood the test of time. On the obverse, you'll see a portrait of President Jefferson, facing left, with the words, "In God We Trust," and the year 1986. Flip it over to the reverse side, and you'll find an image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home. Surrounding it are the inscriptions, E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. A true classic in American coinage. Now, let's talk about mint marks. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel was minted in 3 locations. As you can see, the Philadelphia and Denver coins are quite common, while the San Francisco proofs are much rarer. But rarity doesn't always mean high value, more on that later. In circulated condition, the 1986 Jefferson Nickel is generally worth its face value, 5 cents. That's because billions were minted, making them widely available even today. However, condition is key. A coin in good, G, or very good, VG, condition will be worth face value. But if you find a coin in extra fine, XF, or about uncirculated, AU, condition, it might fetch a little more, maybe 10 to 25 cents, to the right buyer. Now, here's where things get interesting. Uncirculated 1986 Jefferson Nickels, graded as MS 60 or higher, can be worth around 50 cents to $1, depending on the quality. For higher grades, like MS 65, the value can climb to around $3 to $5. These coins are popular among collectors who appreciate their brilliant luster and sharp details. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are especially appealing. If you have a 1986 S-proof Jefferson Nickel in pristine condition, it could be worth $2 to $10, depending on its quality. Do you know what really excites coin collectors? Errors and varieties. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel isn't famous for many errors, but they do exist. Here are some to watch out for. These can range in value from $10 to $50, depending on how off-center the coin is. These can fetch $5 to $20, depending on the size and prominence. Although rare, a double die error could be worth hundreds of dollars. Always inspect your coins closely, or use a magnifying glass to spot these errors. So, is the 1986 Jefferson Nickel worth collecting? Absolutely. While it may not hold significant monetary value in circulated condition, it's a fantastic piece to include in any collection. Its historical significance, classic design, and the possibility of finding high-grade or error coins make it a must-have for enthusiasts. And that's the story of the 1986 Jefferson Nickel. Have you found one of these in your pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. The Jefferson Nickel, introduced in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel and has since become one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. The design was the result of a competition held by the U.S. Mint, won by German-American artist Felix Schlag. His iconic depiction of President Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers and the third president of the United States, has graced the obverse of the coin for decades. On the reverse, Schlag originally included an image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home. This design remained largely unchanged until 2004 when the U.S. Mint introduced new designs to commemorate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel is part of the standard coinage from this series, minted during a period of relative economic stability in the United States. Here's a deeper look at the year 1986 and its significance in numismatics. The coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. Were produced across all mints, making this coin widely available and relatively common. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel was made of a copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel. The weight is 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.21 mm and a smooth edge. As a key figure in U.S. history, Jefferson is honored for his contributions as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and for expanding U.S. territory through the Louisiana Purchase. Jefferson's architectural masterpiece, Monticello, symbolizes his intellect and vision. The inclusion of this landmark on the nickel ties the coin to his legacy. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel doesn't have a distinct historical event tied to it, but it reflects the consistency of U.S. coinage in the 20th century. Collectors often include this coin in their collections for its design continuity and as part of a broader Jefferson Nickel series. While most 1986 nickels are common in circulation, high-grade examples or coins with mint errors are sought after by numismatists. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value, especially for collectors. Here's a breakdown of the conditions for the 1986 Jefferson Nickel, along with how they affect its appearance and worth. Uncirculated coins have not been used in commerce, so they retain their original mint luster. These coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, ranging from MS-60 to MS-70. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors, with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. To evaluate the condition of your 1986 Jefferson Nickel, look for wear on high points like Jefferson's cheekbone and Monticello's dome. Uncirculated coins will retain a bright, reflective luster. Use resources like the Sheldon scale to compare your coin. Coins in high grades may be worth certifying by companies like PCGS or NGC. If you want to maximize the value of your 1986 Jefferson Nickel, proper preservation is crucial. Store it in a protective case and avoid handling it with bare hands to prevent scratches or oils from tarnishing the surface.